Okay, so this is my new Husqvarna. This is the 2018 TX354XD. So this has a different tire than their standard garden tractor. It has the fab deck, and the clearance between the deck and the tire is really close, but you can fit chains. How you fit chains onto this tractor is you dismount the tires, you air down the tires, you put the chains on and you screen them as tight as you possibly can, and then you air the tires back up. I'm airing them up to 8 PSI in this instance. I have most of the studs out. So pull your studs, pull your tire, drop your tractor, and okay, so the hooks on these chains. Okay, this is the outside. The rim's deeper dished to the outside, right? It's much shallower to the inside. The hook, you have two hooks. So this is the fold back hook, which is shaped kind of like that. This is just the hook that you just use your hand to do. You don't have to use vice grips and stuff. To do the fold back hook, when you're trying to do it this tight, you're honestly going to probably need at least a pair of vice grips and a pair of channel or regular pliers. You might need vice grips, channel locks, whatever two tools you need, but you're definitely going to need two, I think, to do it. So essentially, you're going to take your tire and you're going to want the fold back hook on the outside. And you're going to take your chains and you're going to center on your sidewalls. You don't want to be like way deep onto this one and up here on this one. You know what I mean? You want to have this centered across this tire. Okay, so once you have it centered, roll the tire a little bit onto the chains. Now what you do is you take the simple hand hook and you're going to pull it as tight as you possibly can. I like to hook a link, pull it more, see if I can get to another link further. So in this case, this would be like, come on baby, I might have to go back and pull again. Okay, so you get all the way to that last link. This is the link that your crossbar is on, right? So I have all the extra links they give me are laying dead. Now this is the difficult one, right? So you're going to do the same kind of thing. You are going to use the chain to pull the chain. So you could even hook it right there. Start trying to pull on it. And that got me to another link. Now you see these are screwed up. So you kind of want to unscrew all this stuff to the extent possible. See, everything gets bound up on your crossovers, but I mean the reason that you see I have this sucked down to nothing and I have that big gap there. So you see this V being formed here. Now I'm going to try. Okay, so I've got my trusty little pig sticker here. Alright, so take your valve cap off. You could just unscrew the core also. So I forgot to do this. I should have done this before I put the chains on, but that's alright. There's not a whole bunch of air pressure in here, but if it'll let you get one more link out of the chain, then I'm telling you, you have that much room between the wheel and that deck. I mean, you just don't have room. Yeah, if you have a valve core removal tool, you can just remove it. I have one. I'm just too lazy to walk back there and get it. So yeah, I've already tried pulling my plug aerator, my roller, my broadcast spreader with the this machine without chains or anything, and I just couldn't do it. I ended up had to go grab the old Craftsman, which is still made by Husqvarna, but I have the 50-pound weights on each wheel and I have the chains on it, and that had no trouble, whereas this, even with the diff locked in this supposedly new style better traction tire, just can't do it. So I went today, I bought the chains and the weights together. It was around 250 bucks. And the bitch was that the weights, they don't work with these wheels. And if they had just given you bolts long enough to reach, I'd have punched holes in the wheels and mounted them. But I'm going to have to go buy longer bolts, because the bolts that they give you here, this is the bolt that Husqvarna gives you. And when you put the weight in, the weight is sticking out like 4 inches or so from the face of the wheel. So you put it in and you're out here and you're not even back there. So it's not like I could just drill a hole and shove it through. I need bolts that are about 3 or 4 inches longer. I'm going to get them on. I want to get that extra 100 pounds on here, so I am going to go to Royal King or somewhere, and I'll get a bolt similar to this but longer, and I'll drill some holes and we'll make it work. Okay, so I've let the air pretty much out. Now what you could do is try to sit on it. Try to really smash it. Alright, that's good enough. So now let's see what we got here. So this is our fold back, right? Okay, we definitely feel like we got some more play on things. Okay, so just doing that might have gotten me a whole link. Yep. Okay, I don't think I'm going to get another link. Nah. Yeah, it's like I'm a half a link away from making it. Let's see here if we walk some of this stuff in. Might be able to travel these to the opening and buy a little bit more. All I need is that half a link. If I can get that half a link, I'll take it every time. I got it. Okay, so I have 2 links out here. I have this permanent link and then this link. So I have 3 that I could cut off. So that's probably about all I'm going to be able to get. Go out of frame for a second. So now what you're going to do is you're going to fold this. This is your fold back link. So you want to basically want to run this chain down this wire into this crook as you fold this hook back to here, and you're going to hook it through a link. So you're going to take this. Okay. These slip joint pliers, these are Cobalts. Normally I'm happy with Cobalt tools. I don't know if you saw what just happened. I had them in this position. Watch this. Watch this pit. This. You see it? I stripped it. I popped it right through with my bare hands. I gotta go grab a not piece of shit pair of pliers. Some of you may be familiar with this brand. This is a brand that we go by the name of Snap-on. Alright. normally you're not doing this quite this tight. You're normally just making them snug. You're not trying to crush the tire a little bit. There we go. Ugh. Almost there. Okay, so now the fun is I gotta get this link here up over this. Any link, I don't really give a shit which one at this point. That's where having a second person sure would be helpful.